As the Russian ruble tanks in value, the price of Bitcoin actually rallied because of it. Hey everybody, welcome. This is Darian with Crypto Cure. We're going to dive into the price correlation of the ruble, Russian ruble, and Bitcoins. Check it out. So the price dramatically decreased this last week on the ruble to US dollar. You can see this huge drop off, boom, 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 down, down, down. So the Russians lost a ton of their purchasing power. It was at 0.014 to the dollar. Now it's 0.007. So as far as worldwide purchasing power, which a lot of things are correlated with the dollar, oil being one of them, the petrodollar is what they call it. This chart shows a huge increase in demand from the ruble to Bitcoin. And in fact, the price of Bitcoin priced in rubles hit an all-time high. So people in Russia are seeing Bitcoin hitting all-time highs because the price of their currency, the ruble, is absolutely being destroyed because of the Russian-Ukraine war that's going on. People do not trust the Russian government and their ruble, so they are pulling out of it. Even Russian citizens want to be in something that's a little bit safer, like Bitcoin, where, yeah, you might lose a large portion of your purchasing power due to volatility. You can still trade it across the world globally and not have to worry about being censored by a government, a currency for the people. Another article I really want to get into is Coinbase CEO says we'll comply with Russian ban if US government tells us to. So Brian Armstrong is the CEO over at Coinbase, and he's basically saying that if the US government wants to ban Bitcoin in Russia, he will abide by that and he will basically ban them. And as the weeks progressed, he actually did. So here it talks about Coinbase blocks over 25,000 addresses linked to illicit Russian activity. Now that's a lot of addresses that are linked to illicit activity in Russia. In my opinion, I'll bet the Russian government said, hey, these guys are doing illegal activity. Whether they were actually helping the Russians and Coinbase blocked them, or they were trying to help themselves and feed their families and Russia didn't like it and then Coinbase blocked them, I don't know. But crypto is supposed to be for the people. You shouldn't be blocking people from using cryptocurrency. That is against what it was built for. And I think Brian Armstrong needs to check himself before he wrecks himself. I don't think that Coinbase has the interest of the people in mind. Any government can decide to do this. And in fact, there's been censorship across the board in a lot of different sectors. For example, OpenSea blocks users in Iran, and potentially these accounts were linked to some fraud activity, which I think they should be noted so that no one deals with these wallets and put on some sort of a red flag list. But crypto is supposed to be for the people and user friendly and be used by anyone in any circumstance. A lot of times there are illegal things going on with these bans. However, that's not always the case. The government can decide what's illegal and what's not illegal, and they can ban you based on their ideas, which may not be ethical and moral and may not promote freedom. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are supposed to promote freedom. They're not supposed to take it away.
It was said that you would destroy this and not join them.
There are a few people standing up for freedom in crypto, I believe. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange by trading volume, told CNBC on Monday, crypto is meant to provide greater financial freedom for people across the globe. To unilaterally decide to ban people's access to their crypto would fly in the face of the reason why crypto exists. So they're sort of standing up for it. They're not going to ban a whole country or anybody for that matter. Same thing with Kraken CEO Jesse Powell. He wrote on Twitter, our mission is better served by focusing on individuals' needs above those of any government or political faction. The people's money is an exit strategy for humans, a weapon for peace, not war. So using bans to ban people in countries because of war, I think that Russia isn't in the right for this war, but there are good people in Russia that are losing extreme amounts of purchasing power, and their currency, because of the government, is going substantially down in value. They need to put it in an asset that they can still transact, they can still purchase things. So if they can't trust their government's currency and everyone's banning them from crypto, it's going to cripple the people that may be good in that country. It's a huge country. There are people that are good there. There are people that need to feed their families, that don't want war. Stuff like this just makes me mad, makes me pissed off. Another thing that Brian Armstrong said from Coinbase, the exchange added that these accounts were identified through its own proactive investigation that the address have been shared with the US government to further support sanction efforts. In the past few weeks, governments around the world have imposed a range of sanctions on individuals and territories in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Sanctions play a vital role in promoting national security and deterring unlawful aggression, and Coinbase fully supports these efforts by government authorities. Another thing that Brian Armstrong talked about in this post was, he said, "We are not preemptively banning all Russians from using Coinbase. We believe everyone deserves access to basic financial services unless the law says otherwise." Armstrong also said. He added that some ordinary Russians are using crypto as lifeline now that their currency has collapsed. So he understands that the Russians are using cryptocurrency as a lifeline because their currency has collapsed. But he states in here that if the government banned crypto, he would basically comply. And I think that's completely wrong. Anyways, do what you want with this information. Have a great day. See ya.